solve x squared plus y squared dx plus 2xy dy is equal to 0. So again, so let's check if it is exact. Ito yung m, ito yung n. So para exact siya, kunin natin yung partial derivative ng m with respect to the other variable. Kasi m is the coefficient of dx. So with respect to y. So x squared will be treated as constant. So derivative of x squared is 0. Derivative of y squared is 2y. Then dito naman yung n, yung partial derivative ng n with respect to x. Derivative of 2xy, so 2 times 1, so this will be 2y. So exact. So meaning may 1 dito. Derivative product, diba? Kaya x squared dx plus y squared dx plus 2xy dy is equal to 0. Pag in-integrate natin ito with respect to dx, 1 siya. Itong y squared constant. So y squared x. So bali, yan ay derivative ng y squared x. Pati ito. So that will be y squared dx plus xy times 2y dy. So ito yon. Kaya x dx, x squared dx plus the derivative of y squared x is equal to 0. So integrate. So this will be x squared, derivative of x squared, or integral of x squared dx is 1/3 of x cubed plus the integral of the derivative of y squared times x is the function itself. Y squared times x is equal to c1. So x cubed plus 3xy squared is equal to 3c1, or this is also equal to, can be changed to c. So x cubed plus 3xy squared is equal to c. So letter A. Okay, for the next one, find the particular solution of the differential equation dy dx minus 3y all over x is equal to x cubed if y is equal to 4 when x is equal to 1. So, pwede nyo namang df passing through. So, yung letter A, 4 is it equal to 1 to the 4th plus 3 times 1 cubed. This is 4 is equal to 4. So from that, we can have also, we can already have this answer, letter A. Or dy dx minus 3 over xy is equal to x cubed. So here, we cannot separate the variables. So this is already a linear equation. Linear in y, wherein the solution will be equal to y times the integrating factor is equal to the integral of q as a function of x times the integrating factor with respect to x plus c. Okay, so that is solution. So we have here the p as a function of x. This one is q as a function of x. So wherein the integrating factor is equal to e raised to the integral of p as a function of x dx. That is e raised to the integral of p as a function of x. So isama nyo yung sign. So negative 3 over x dx is equal to e raised to negative 3 ln of x. Or that is equivalent to 1 or x raised to negative 3. So substitute here y times x raised to negative 3 is equal to q as a function of x is x cubed times x raised to negative 3 dx plus c. So the integral of this is equal to 1. So y times x raised to negative 3 is equal to x plus c, then divided by x raised to negative 3 is equivalent to y is equal to x to the fourth plus c x cubed. Okay. So at the denominator, it is negative 3. So if we put that in the numerator, that will be x cubed times x, that will be x to the fourth, then plus c x cubed. So when x is equal to 1, y is equal to 4. So 4 is equal to 1 to the fourth plus c times 1 cubed. So c, constant c is equivalent to 3. So therefore, the particular solution y is equal to x to the fourth plus 3x cubed, which is using the passing through the same as letter A. So that is a linear equation. So ito, function of the coefficient y prime is equal to 2y all over x is equal to 4xy squared. So as you can see, this is solvable by Bernoulli's. Pero pwede na natin gamitin yung CalcuTech. Okay? So, yung y prime, so from the equation, yung derivative, yung y prime is equal to the limit of function of x plus delta x minus function of x all over delta x as delta x approaches 0. So, ganito yung gagawin natin. Sa letter A, yung equation natin dito, yung given differential equation, y prime minus 2y all over x. I-divide natin ng 4xy squared. 4xy squared is equal to 1. Is it equal to 1? Okay. So, dito tayo sa A na x squared is equal to y times c minus x to the fourth. So, solve natin yung y, that is x squared divided by c minus x to the fourth. First is to let 1, c is equal to 1. So yung A natin, yung equation ng y is equal to x squared all over 1 minus x to the fourth. Okay? So, lagay natin y, the value of y when x is equal to 10 or 5 or may any value na hindi siya magiging 0 dun sa baba. Then y sa function of x, yung plus delta x natin. Yung delta x, maliit siya. Okay? So that is y as a function of 10 plus 1 times 10 to the negative 5. Maliit lang siya. So ito, substitute natin or ilalagay natin siya sa A, store A, then ito store B. Okay, so puntahan natin yung equation na y naka-explicitly solve na siya. So we have alpha x squared divided by 1 minus alpha x squared to the fourth. Ito, isosolve natin yung value ng y when x is equal to 10. So, calculate 10 ang ilalagay natin. So, shift store A. Then, puntahan ulit natin yung x squared all over 1 minus x to the fourth. Calculate. Ilalagay natin 10 plus 1 exponent negative 5. So, shift store B. So, yung pang-check natin, ito, B, yung y prime, ito B. Ito A. Ito delta x na 1 times 10 to the negative 5. So, B minus A all over 1 times 10 to the negative 5 minus 2 yung y nilagay natin sa A. Divided by x ay 10. Or kung variable naman, so x lang siya. Or 10 na lang lagay natin. All over 4 times 10 times A squared. Is it equal to 1? Okay. So, ito B. Recall B minus recall A divided by 1 exponent negative 5 minus 2 times recall A divided by 10 divided by 4 times 10 times recall A squared. So 0.999 246. So 0.999992476. So approximately equal to 1. So therefore, we can choose A. This one is square root. This one, almost the same. Pero ito, positive. Ito naman, square root. Okay? So luckily, ang pumasok yung A. So kaya yun ang isasagot natin. So ganyan pag hindi nyo na alam yung method, so pwede kayong mag-calcutech using this equation. Okay, dito naman, given differential equation, solve below, solve for P as a function of X. Okay. So ito, palitan lang natin yung P ng Y. So dy dx minus P all over X or Y over X all over 2 y squared is it equal to 1. Okay. Okay, you can try A, you can try B, you can try C. So let's try D. So y is equal to x all over, we let c is equal to 1. So kahit dito, c is equal to 1, c is equal to 1, c is equal to 1. So x all over 1 minus x squared. So y, x is equal to 10, y value x is equal to 10 plus delta x, which is 1 times 10 to the negative 5. Okay. Store natin ito sa A, store natin ito sa B. So nakasolve na siya explicitly, so madali na lang yung ating trabaho. Recall x or alpha x divided by 1 minus alpha x squared. So calculate 10, lagay natin. Shift store A, then x plus delta x. So calculate 10 plus 1 exponent negative 5. Then shift store B. Ito, yung dy dx is b minus a divided by 1 times 10 to the negative 5. Minus y. Y ay nilagay natin siya sa a, wherein y is equal to p. So nilagay natin siya sa a divided by x all over 2 times a squared is it equal to 1. So press natin ito, recall b minus recall a divided by 1 exponent negative 5 minus recall a divided by alpha x all over 2 alpha a squared. So calculate b a yung x, so ibalik natin siya sa 10. So nasa almost 1.99. So 0.99999948. So approximately equal to 1. So letter D. You can try the other, ito palitan nyo lang ng Y. Itong C, 1 ang ilagay niyo. Okay, ganyan yung pag-solve using CalcuTech. Pag hindi nyo na alam yung method, so medyo mahaba kasi ito, baka malito na tayo sa Bernoulli's. So ito na lang yung gagawin. Wala lang siya calculate function. Okay, number 17. If 10% of a substance decomposed in 2 hours, if there were 50 milligrams of substance, initially, how much is left after 4 hours? So ito yung problem is decomposition. So yung equation niyan, P is equal to PO e raised to KT. Okay, yung PO initial amount, so yung initial amount ay 50. 50 e raised to KT. Then 10% of a substance decomposed in 2 hours. So P is amount present. So P is equal to yung naiwan, 90% of 50. That will be 45. So lagay natin dito, 45 is equal to 50 e raised to K times 2. So K is equivalent to ln of 45 over 50 divided by 2. Negative pa rin yan. So therefore, P is equal to 50 e raised to ln of 9 over 10. So 9 over 10 over 2 times time. So how much is left after 4 hours? So this will be 50 e raised to ln of 0.9 over 2 times 4. So 50 times shift e ln of 0.9 divided by 2 times 4. So that will be 40.5 milligrams. Or you can use your Calcutech or your Calcu. So using Calcutech, we have mode stat 3 exponential 5. So mode 3, 5 para exponential. Yung e raised to x. Exponential ang gagamitin natin. So ilalagay natin dito. So yung x time. Yung y amount. Okay, palagi yan ha. Yung x time siya. So dito 1, first condition. That is initially when t is equal to 0. So initial amount 50. After 2 hours, that is equivalent to 45. Let us substitute 0 equals 2 equals then the value of y, 50 equals then 45 equals. Then what is the value of y when x is equal to 4? So gagamitin natin ay 4 y hat. So paano palalabasin yon? Press muna natin yung on. So 4 shift 1 5 5 shift 1 5 shift 1 5 5 then equals so 40.5. So 40.5 milligrams. So pag ginamitan natin ng Calcutech, okay, number 18, a certain piece of dubious information about phenylethamine in the drinking water began to spread one day in a city with a population of 100,000. Within a week, 10,000 people had heard this rumor. Assume that the rate of increase of the number who have heard the rumor is proportional to the number who have not yet heard it. How long will it be until half the population of the city has heard the rumor? So yung y, yung proportional to parang tama yung y natin, dy dt is proportional to 100,000 minus x, where x is the time minus those who heard. O R na lang. Those who heard the rumor. Okay? So, ang time natin, x ay days. Dito na naman, yung y natin ay 100,000 minus those who heard. Okay? Those who heard the rumor are is proportional to those who have not yet heard. Ito yung mga hindi pa nakakarinig. 100,000 minus R. Okay? So when t is equal to 0, umpisa pa lang, ilan yung hindi pa nakakarinig? 100,000. Wala pa nakakarinig eh. When within a week, 10,000 people had heard this rumor. So 1 week, 7 days. 10,000 people had heard this rumor. So ilan yung hindi equals, then this will be 100,000 delete minus 10 exponent 3 equals, then how long will it be until half the population? Half the population has heard the rumor. So kung yung hindi nakarinig, parehas lang sa nakarinig, which is 50,000. 50,000 x yung tinatanong. So x hat. Ito naman 154 yung ating gagamitin. 50 exponent 3 shift 154. So 46.052 or 46 days approximately. So letter B. That is 18. Next, number 19, given that the half-life of radium is 1690 years, how much in milligram will remain of 1 gram of radium after 1,000 years? So 1 gram is equal to 1,000 milligram. So we have X, then Y. So 0, 1,000 milligrams. So half-life is 1690 years. Half-life kalahati, 500 milligrams. So how much in milligram will remain of 1 gram of radium after 1,000 years? So above 500. So lahat naman above 500. So let's solve. Mode 3, 5. X0 equals 1690 equals. Then 1,000 equals. Then 500 equals. Tapos 1,000 years, 1,000. Then Y hat. So shift 1,5. 5. So 1,000 shift 155. 155 shift 155 equals 663.6 milligrams. So letter C ang sagot ng number 19. Okay, number 20. According to Newton's law of cooling, the rate at which a substance cools in air is directly proportional to the difference between the temperature of the substance and that of air. If the temperature of the air is 30 degrees Celsius and the substance cools from 100 degrees Celsius to 70 degrees Celsius in 15 minutes, how long will it take to cool 100 degrees centigrade to 50 degrees centigrade? So yung X ay time in minutes. Yung Y is equal to the temperature of the substance minus the temperature of air, which is temperature of substance minus 30. Constant yung temperature ng air. When T is equal to 0, so 100 yung temperature ng substance, so 100 minus 30 equal to 70. Then, naging 70 degrees in 15 minutes. So, 15 minutes, so 70 minus 30 is equal to 40. Tapos, tinatanong, how long will it take to cool 100 degrees centigrade to 50 degrees centigrade. So that will be 50 minus 30 is equal to 20 x hat. Kasi time yung tinatanong. So mode 350 equals 15 equals. Then dito 70 equals. Then 40 equals. Then press on. Then 20 shift 154. So 33.58. 33.58 minutes. So nearest to letter D. Number 21, an object fall from rest in a medium offering a resistance. The velocity of the object before the object reaches the ground is given by the differential equation dv dt plus v per 10 equals 32 feet per second squared. So what is the velocity if the velocity of the object 1 second after it falls? So dv dt plus v per 10 over 10 is equal to 32. Okay, so dv dt plus is equal to 32 minus v over 10 or dv dt is equal to 320 minus v or minus v over 10 equivalent to negative. So v minus 320 over 10. So dv over v minus 320 is equal to negative dt over 10. So that will be ln of v minus 320 is equal to e negative e raised to negative 0.1 t plus c. C1. Then exponentiate. V minus 320 is equal to e raised to C1 e times e raised to negative 0.1 t. So V therefore is equal to 320 minus c e raised to negative 0.1 t. Starts from rest. Is equal to 0. V is equal to 0. 0 is equal to 320 minus c e raised to negative 0. This is still equal to 1. C is equal to 320. So therefore, V is equivalent to 320 minus 320 e raised to negative 0.1 t. This is the equation for the velocity of the object. When t is equal to 1, so therefore we have V is equivalent to 320 minus 320 e raised to negative 0.1 times 1. So 320 minus 320, shift E, negative 0.1 times 1. So 30.45. So that will be feet per second.